Namaste viewers, welcome to Degula channel. Today we will see and try to understand the concept of Kosha, the concept of in particular the Pranamaya Kosha. Of course, there are 5 sheaths, we have discussed it in our earlier videos, but we will see this Pranamaya Kosha in this particular video, what it represents and things like that. This can be like translated into energy body, the body with the energy. The first one was physical body. Now it is the energy body. So this Kosha, Pranamaya Kosha is the second layer, or you can call it, this body consists of 5 aspects. One is the Annamaya. The second one, a little inner to this Annamaya Kosha, is this Pranamaya Kosha. It can be called as the vital energy. It is the energy enclosure. This is responsible for life force. This is responsible for our living, our prana. Otherwise, this body will be there. No, without this aspect, life will not be there. So this means this animates both the body and the mind. Animation, that means it's able to make it like an animal. It is able to act like a living being. This particular aspect, Kosha, controls the subtle energy that flows through our body and sustains life. This is how we can understand this Pranamaya Kosha. Now, see, what is Prana? Prana means life energy or vital force. Prana means life, that's all. So this is what, this prana is what keeps our body alive, keeps our body in motion, keeps our body to act, action, receive certain these things. It has got all emotions, all those kinds of things. This is what it represents. It manifests physically as the breath, you can call it. To simply very simplify it, supposing if you stop breathing, for a few, maximum depends upon individuals, 1 or 2 minutes, so 2-3 minutes, the person is gone. So this breathing is very important. This prana, breathing is one, of course, it is the first sign in a prana. That is why there is a saying, that Vayu Jivottama, Hari Sarvottama. Hari means the Vishnu or Paramatma or whatever it is, you call it in any name, that God is supreme. And then Vayu, this breathing, this is Jiva Uttama. This is the first thing. You may live without food for some days, you may live without food for this thing, but this breathing is essential. This is the first and the most essential aspect of life. So it manifests physically as the breath, but on a deeper level, prana moves through the body's energy channels. There are several channels, it is particularly in Ayurveda and other these things, it is called as channels and known as nadis. Nadi to vitalize energy cells. Now, this Pranamaya Kosha connects the physical body. Pranamaya Kosha connects the physical body, that is Annamaya Kosha, with some kind of a subtle layer of existence. It's very Sukshma. Sukshma means not very, you cannot see that, but there is some subtle layer of existence. This allows us to experience life. When this prana flows freely, we feel energetic and alive. When it is blocked, this prana, if it is blocked, illness and fatigue can occur. Particularly breathing. We'll confine ourselves to this breathing first. When you breathe freely and when you just inhale, exhale very freely and this thing, you feel active, you feel everything energetic. But when you stop, you will start fatiguing immediately. Now, this Pranamaya Kosha, first one is it includes prana, that is force or life force or breath. The second one, the second aspect of this Pranamaya Kosha is 5 organs of action. That means Karmendriya. Karma means doing actions. Indriya means through our sensual organs, sense organs. What are all the things, that Karmendriyas? One is speech, you can speak. If the prana is there, you can speak. If the prana is gone, nothing, you can't do anything. Now your hands can work like, whatever I am doing, you can do that. Feet, you can walk, run, do all those kinds of things. Reproductive organs and excretory organs. This is most important. You take some food and then it should go out. Vital things should, the body will absorb and the rest it will leave. This excretory organs also. These are all speech, hands, feet, reproductive organs, and then excretory organs are in one way of one way of five organs, having these things. In one of the Shankaracharya's Vivekachudamani, this kosha is described as a modification of vayu, modification of gali, air. The energy of prana, this flows in and out of the body with the breath, and keeps us connected to the larger life force of the universe. So now, whatever we breathe in, we breathe out and all those things, through this body, this action of taking in the air and leaving out the air, or bad air or whatever you call it, carbon dioxide, whatever you name it, oxygen, while you taking, call it as oxygen, amlajanaka, while leaving it, you say it is carbon dioxide. So this action keeps connected to the outer world, to the larger life force. Outer world is a larger life force of the universe. This is how it is described in Vivekachudamani. Now, breath and vital energy. Breath is breathing is the most obvious representation, manifestation of prana. Through proper breathing only, prana can be regulated and balanced. It can promote physical and mental well-being, breath. So now what is the connection to the physical body? The Pranamaya Kosha completely envelops and fills the Annamaya Kosha. So whatever you take, oxygen or whatever you... So that is what the science also says, when you inhale oxygen, when you inhale air, the oxygen, it is being absorbed through the lungs and all kinds of mechanisms. It is spread to the entire body, of course through blood or something. So this Pranamaya Kosha completely envelops and fills the Annamaya Kosha. Annamaya Kosha is the body, the physical body. it provides the life force that allows the body to function and remain alive. See this. When the air passes inside and then comes out, and bad air comes out, and whatever that action that takes place, it will keep the entire body tip to toe, from limbs to the head, everything. It keeps the body in action, body function efficiently and remain alive. This is the connection to the physical body. Now, the third aspect is it sustains life. See, without this prana, without this life, the physical body cannot survive. It will simply fall down. Prana energizes all the organs and systems in the body, allowing us to engage in actions, think and feel. Prana energizes all the organs and systems in the body, allowing us to engage in actions, think and feel. This is sustaining life. Now, there is one more aspect: misidentification with the self. We very often mistakenly identify this prana, vital energy, and the physical body as our true self. Please note it very carefully. This body, the physical body and the prana, this is mistaken as our self, our I am, that's true self. But these are only outer layers. These two are only outer layers. The deeper we explore, deeper we go beyond the Pranamaya Kosha, the closer we come to understanding our true spiritual essence. We have to go much deeper into that. Now, this Pranamaya Kosha and the subtle body, what we call as Sukshma Sarira, we'll try to just find out what is the relationship and how they are like, something about these things. Pranamaya Kosha is considered part of the Sukshma Sarira, subtle body, which is more refined than the physical body. See, the physical body is rough, it can take all those kinds of things. Not exactly rough, it appears like that. But the Sukshma Sarira is more refined than the physical body. This Sukshma Sarira consists of the energy body, that is Pranamaya Kosha, the mental body, Manomaya Kosha, and the wisdom body or Vijnanamaya Kosha, the physical body, all these things. So, the physical body or Annamaya Kosha is influenced and sustained by the Pranamaya Kosha. The Sukshma Sarira is consists of energy body, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanamaya, all those kinds of things. That is the difference. Now, this physical sheath gets its energy and life from the prana. Physical, it gets energy from the and life, that is living energy, from prana. All physical actions, whatever physical actions, movements, functions, they all depend on this vital energy. This means that the physical body is in effect. It is an effect of the Pranamaya Kosha and would be lifeless without the prana, without that flows through it. Supposing if this prana doesn't flow, this becomes dead. It is lifeless. Now you can think of one kind of universal life force. What is it? Prana is not just the individual life force. Prana means it is not only just individual self or all those things. This body how it is surviving, how it is acquired life. It has got the energy from, it has got this universal energy from outside your body through inhaling, outshaling, all those kinds of things, To simply put it, to just understand, by all this going inside, air going inside out, then good air being used and then bad air being removed, all these things, It is not individual life force, it is a universal energy that sustains all living beings. While it is individualized, within each person it is individual, prana is a part of the larger life force that permeates the entire universe. So now, Pranamaya Kosha is the sheath that represents our vital energy. To conclude, I am just summarizing. It sustains our physical body, drives our actions, and connects us to the universal life force. It is important to recognize that while prana animates the body, it is not the true itself. It is not that, it's not true self. By understanding and regulating prana through practices like pranayama, breath control, we can enhance our health and vitality. That is another aspect, really. And move closer to understanding our deeper layers of our consciousness or existence and things like that. Viewers, with this explanation on the Pranamaya Kosha, we'll conclude this episode. We hope this is quite interesting. We request you to please like, share, and then subscribe to our channel. Please like this video. Please post your comments in the comment box. Thank you, viewers.